Dear Miles, you are our firstborn, the love of our lives, and our baby who is now 2.5 years old. Everything is changing soon, so your father and I wanted to capture this moment in time. So we've each written you a love letter.
Dear Miles, I always knew I wanted to be a father. The desire was a powerful force that radiated through my body and only became stronger each year we tried and failed.
For many years, we hoped and tried for you, and that struggle came with a very special gift, one that neither my mother, who was given up for adoption, nor I, who was an unexpected accident, had, which is that you get to know that you came into this world so very wanted.
I'll always remember when your mother surprised me with the news that you were coming. I was so happy and worried. At that time, I was really struggling physically, mentally, and in my career. How was I going to take care of another human? I had to get my life together. For the first time, not only did I have a deadline, but I had a purpose bigger than myself. For the next 9 months, I focused on becoming the best husband, father, and role model. I started looking at my life through your eyes. I'd ask myself, what would my son think? Those answers pushed me to become strong and focused and to accomplish more in my career than ever before. None of those accolades mattered. I only cared that it would all help take care of my family. Because the greatest achievement of my life would be for you to look at me and think, I want to be just like my dad.
So here are some things about you that we always want to remember. Since you were born, you have wanted to move. You almost never cried, even as a baby, as long as you were bouncing in our arms or attached to us. Your dad liked to put you in the carrier and zip you up in his jacket. And one time we were walking along the beach and someone said, "Wait, is there a baby in there?" We laughed and Andrew unzipped you and yelled back,
There's a baby in there.
You have always been excited about being alive. From about 4 to 10 months old, sometimes you would wake up in the middle of the night with your sweet, energetic smile that seemed to say to us, "Hey, let's hang out." And so you and I, or you and your dad, would sit with you in the playpen while the world slept, and we'd have our special time. You stood at 6 months, and you walked right at 10 months.
You continue to be my source for daily inspiration. I used to have difficulty getting out of bed in the mornings. For the first few minutes after opening my eyes, I felt empty. That all changed the day you were born. The sound of your voice, or now the pitter-patter of your feet, jumpstarts my heart and I'm excited to get out of bed.
Every time I looked at your little feet, I'd get emotional. Even now, just thinking about the first book we loved reading to you, which was Oh, the Places You Will Go. I mean, you're already an incredible traveler. One of your first words was B, which meant airplane. You've been to Mexico, Australia, Michigan, Florida, and moved from California to Texas. Your best friend Bodie from Australia came and visited Texas when you were about 1.5 and left you a monster truck. Since then, you have been obsessed. First, you called them Ma's, then you started naming them like Zama, which meant zombie ma, zombie monster truck, which, by the way, I get so self-conscious when you take that one out in public and show them to other kids, because that thing is terrifying. But we go along with it because you love it. Since then, you've learned every single monster truck's name and theme songs. Taking you to Monster Jam was the highlight of our year, and honestly, Son of a Digger was incredibly impressive.
People always ask me, how is fatherhood going? I tell them, I had no idea that it would be so much fun. No matter if I'm stressed or worried, when you're around, we laugh and play all day long. We can be goofy and pretend that your monster trucks are talking, or that Dad is trying to get you. We also share a love for music. When you were about 1, I used to play this one song, and every time you would hear it, you'd come running in from the other room so that we could dance. I love singing to you. And hearing you sing.
I don't know if everyone gets one soulmate or what the deal is, but falling in love with your dad sure makes me feel like he's my one true love of a lifetime. And when I think about the chances of us meeting, then creating you out of pure love, and now that you've grown into this wondrous little soul with his own body, mind, and path, this makes me feel sure that some kind of higher power exists. Because what does it feel like to love you? When I look into your eyes, I feel like I can see where love, fate, and the cosmos meet. When I prepared myself to become a parent, I thought of all the wonderful lessons I would teach you, not knowing that you would teach me just as much. Loving you has healed me, matured me, and freed me from so much of what the outside world tells me is important but is not. Before you were born, I genuinely thought that my career would be the most important aspect of my life, or at least what I was most proud of. But I can already tell you that being your mama has given me all the purpose and meaning I need in this life, and everything else is just extra.
There's nothing more I enjoy than being completely and totally present with you. Even when work takes me away, I carry you with me. When I am on the road and bedtime rolls around, I sneak into the camera and watch your mama read you bedtime stories and listen as you recount the things that you've done that day. When I can't sleep, I scroll through pictures and videos of you. I have a few go-tos, like the video of you blowing raspberries on your mama, which we made up a word for, which is ice skis. I will never get used to being away from you and your mother, but I know that when I am, it's for the life that we're building.
You do?
Every day that passes is a step closer to the time you'll set out on your own great adventures. This thought drives me to cherish every moment with you. One day, you will have a family of your own, and your mother and I will be a distant memory. If that memory is one that you cherish, then we will have succeeded.
And like I said in the beginning, everything is about to change. Your baby sister will be born soon. You're so sweet to her already. Sometimes you lay on my stomach and talk to her, and just the way you say, baby sister, so sweet.
Baby sister.
Yeah. We're so excited to meet her and for you to meet your sibling. But personally, I'm also grieving the change. I love our family of 3, well 4 with Pepper. I love that you and I just get up and go on our adventures. You have had all of me your entire life, and I worry how you will feel not having that anymore. Your dad is a little less worried because he knows that it's just part of the process. But what has helped me really understand and move forward is the advice from all those who have come before me and that have reminded me that maybe you will lose some of your one-on-one time with me, but you will not lose any of my love. Love expands, and you will gain a best friend for life.
So we could name baby's sister Andy, or we could name her Maya. What one does Miles like? Can you say it?
Maya.
Maya, oh.
I love you with all my heart. Your Dada.
And as I tell you every night, I love you more than the entire universe. Love, your mama.